Hello. Oh Jesus. Hi. Hello. Hello. Oh my God. The spam underneath. Okay, now that I'm in this screen, the spam underneath the early the early messages that y'all were sending are showing up. Quick, chat, say something so that we can push the spam aside. I'm gonna type A. I don't want to silence the users yet. We are towing the line. I can't really enforce anything. I can't enforce stuff in YouTube chat, even in pre-chat. But yeah, I'm late. Hello. No, don't worry about it. You're not late. In fact, I'd wager you were far too early because of the shit you were sending in chat before stream started. Like I think you sent all those things like this morning after I set up the thing. Don't spam. That is spam. I would, like, if you sent all that stuff while live, I would have banned you. But because it's not live, I'll let it slide. But if you said that, if that would have happened while I was live, you would have gone. You would have been bye out of this channel. Well, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm eating something. I'm sorry. Still learning. Yeah, it stays there. Yeah, the whole thing stays. Just because it's pre-chat doesn't mean that YouTube works like this. But welcome on in, everybody. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Hi, Gilbert. Hi, Quartz. Hi, Happy. Hi, Tony. Bamboozled. I love your name, by the way. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Today is a bleh day for me. I am actually not sleepy. I'm feeling really good. Like, I woke up in a good mood and everything. That was the most bizarre thing. Like, I've never before in my life, I think, have woken up on a Monday on a good mood. And I've had like the normal amount of sleep too, so I have no idea what happened between yesterday and today that made me just be chill today. I have no idea. Something did, clearly, because I am pretty dope today. It's a yapping stream. Time to yap with Jimmy. I have Jimmy news, by the way. Also, hi Jimmy. Say hi, Jimmy, to everybody. People are asking. Oh my God, you came out glitched. Okay, this is relevant to what I wanted to do today, actually, as well. Because okay, I didn't envision today. Congrats, Gilbert. You made him glitchy. You made him glitchy. If my code is correct, what did you do to Jimmy? I don't know. I just like added that privilege strikes again. I didn't call him that time. It was Jimmy. It was Jimmy. It was Gilbert. Gilbert is the one that summoned them. Yeah, and it just so happened that he got lucky enough to trigger the glitchy Jimmy, which is relatively rare. There he goes. Hi, Miss Direwolf. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day. That one didn't startle me exactly. Jimmy called Jimmy. No. We don't have a Jimmy chatter yet. I'm just that guy. You got lucky. You did get quite lucky. It's still like, no, actually, that is the rarest Jimmy event. Glitch Jimmy is the rarest event. Or not. No, RGB Jimmy is the rarest event. I think. Because to get glitch Jimmy, you need to first off roll a random number between 1 and 15. So clearly you got that. And then there's a 50% chance that Jimmy appears glitchy. Yeah, that's how it works. So yeah, you got lucky. You absolutely got lucky with that. When I was testing things earlier, prophesying his eventual full sentience. Oh my God, imagine. No, but what creeped me out though, no, it's not exactly 1 out of 50. No. It's a bit more complicated than that. First of all, it's 1 in 100 that you roll the correct number, and past that, it's a 50-50 of actually getting him to be glitched out. So in other words, it should be 1 over 100 times 1/2. It would be. No, not that. That would be 0. It was a, oh my God, that was a 0.5. Whoa. Hold on. I need to make sure that I'm actually doing this math right. Hold on a second. Let me see if this makes sense. Let's see if we can quantify exactly how lucky Gilbert got, and me, because when I was testing things earlier, that is a 0.5% chance of Jimmy appearing glitchy. 0.5, not even 1% chance of him appearing glitchy. No, but I wanted to say is that even creepier today, earlier, literally a few minutes before I started stream, I was toying around with some Jimmy settings. Oh, what the heck? Why did chat disconnect? Oh, well, there we go. That was strange. Wanna crash out? No, don't crash out. Don't worry. Luck comes around eventually. I know it because I'm a gacha player. Okay, so when I was testing things out earlier with Jimmy, I actually got him to be glitchy. The crazy thing is that I've discovered a way to know when Jimmy is sounding glitchy. So what happened is that I activated Jimmy with the glitch filter on, and then he came out glitchy on his own. It's almost as if he knew that he needed to come out looking glitchy because I activated the filter. Now, the more interesting thing, that's not so interesting because I knew how to make Jimmy glitchy before. It is not a particular, like his voice glitchy before. That's not particularly difficult. What I've discovered though is a way for me to not only hear Jimmy's voice on and how it sounds on stream, but the way I did it is by changing the sound output, like the output of audio in StreamerBot. Now you may think to yourself, what does that have to do with anything? Why is that so exciting? Well, it's exciting because Jimmy now effectively is coming out of my microphone. Jimmy is effectively coming out of my microphone. Like if I do this,
bro thinks he's funny.
Yeah, I do think I'm kind of funny sometimes, but like not always. You could hear Jimmy right there, couldn't you? Right? Because you're hearing myself, and I am hearing myself. But I could also hear Jimmy myself in my headphones because I'm monitoring him. But please tell me you heard Jimmy now, because it would be very silly if you couldn't hear Jimmy now. You could banish yourself to the AFK world. Very recommended. Yeah, don't do that. It's 10 p.m. I'm not waiting 6 hours. 6 hours is a lot. It's almost enough to sleep. I mean, a 6 hour nap is quite good. Maybe not a night's sleep, but I need to know if y'all were hearing Jimmy when I do this.
Was that the bite of 87?
No, Jimmy, it was not the bite of 87. We've been over this. Yeah, you could? Okay. I think I get it. No, okay, so the important thing of Jimmy coming out of the same output that my microphone comes out of is that now, for example, if I were to be on Discord, on a Discord call, they would be able to hear Jimmy. So effectively, I've given Jimmy access to my Discord calls. So, yeah. That is a thing that can happen now. I was wondering, like when we played Peak the other day with Zany and Amber, I had to turn off Jimmy because it wouldn't have been funny. I would just hear Jimmy myself and they wouldn't be able to, like, you know, hear it. Jimmy is omnipresent. Not exactly. If I have OBS turned off or StreamerBot turned off, he doesn't appear. Call your friend while being in a stream and use Jimmy. That would possibly happen. Yes, that could happen. I'm not gonna call anybody right now though. I'm not testing this. We have a moment to test this because on Friday I'm planning on playing Peak again with Zany and Amber. So if all goes well, that happens again, and all of a sudden they have access to Jimmy as well. So potentially Jimmy might also be joining us while we play Peak. So that is both scary and funny at the same time because it provides a lot more fun shenanigans to potentially have. And this is great. It works out for me because I had another stream idea that involves other people, and it's kind of like an interview sort of thing. It's more an idea for me to like bring in other guys on stream, not guys, just other people on stream, other VTubers or whatever, to yap about their interests and our shared interests and whatever. I have this idea and I want to bring people on as guests, kind of like a semi-structured talk show, if you will. And I thought, wouldn't it be funny if Jimmy could actually participate in the interview, quote unquote? So I was thinking, but then I would have to find a way for Jimmy to be audible on my Discord. And how do I do that? And I know that there's like ways to do virtual outputs and virtual cables and all that kind of stuff with Windows sources of audio and all that kind of stuff. There is a way to control all of that yourself. And I didn't know what it was. But turns out that I didn't even need to do shit because my microphone itself already comes with a couple of virtual outputs that repeat the same thing that I'm saying right now without an actual, you know, system audio output. So I literally just had to route StreamerBot through that virtual output, and that's it. This also means that if my voice is glitchy, Jimmy's voice is glitchy too. So for example, let me turn it on myself. Where is it? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, there's microphone. If I turn on my glitchy voice, which I have this, and I call on Jimmy,
no.
Jimmy's also glitchy. See, that is the thing. That's how we make glitchy Jimmy. That's how we make glitchy Jimmy. With the difference is that when Jimmy becomes glitchy, I will become glitchy too. But I never really speak over Jimmy entirely, so it's not that big of an issue. And it would be funny if Jimmy kind of forces me to be glitchy as well.
Now that's epic.
It is epic. You are correct, Jimmy. Congratulations. Congratulations, you've made it. You are now glitchy. So what we can do is literally while I'm doing this, I'm gonna do current source. And the source name is going to be microphone because I have to microphone. And then I need to glitchy voice. It's called glitchy voice. Set it to 0. Set it to 0 because then it turns it on. And then we do the same thing when he moves out. This should work. Okay, that works. And then when he moves out, we set the microphone filters glitchy voice to the same thing. Okay, so in theory, now if Jimmy comes out glitchy, he will have a glitchy voice. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
Hey, Dad, I know I rarely say this, but I really appreciate you asking for my opinion. Thank you.
Ah, well, don't worry, Jimmy. I will always try to get your input on things. Why am I glitchy now? Whoops! That's not how that should work. I forgot to change this. It should be set to 1. I'm sorry about that. Nope. Hello. No. I did it the other way around. There we go. Jimmy eventually learned to imitate Lance's voice and started off calling his friends, scamming them off a crustless pizza. Not the crustless pizza. Measure a geometry is just when you build a house. No. Imagine if I bring Jimmy to like any Discord call or any Zoom call or any like important call that I got. You're hired, bro. Thinks he's funny. It's a good mechanic for a game about snowball fights. Strafing. I don't know.
You answer that, coward.
There you go. I think Jimmy called you out on that one. I think Jimmy was not happy about being asked that. We know reverse card. Yeah, I flipped up some numbers. This is why zeros and ones are important in programming, man. You need to know when a 0 does one thing and when a 1 does another. Because logically speaking, you'd think 0 turns something off, but no. In that function, 0 turns something on, which is I don't agree with it, but it's what happens. How are we all doing, though? I didn't have any particular plans for today. Once again, I didn't want to make music today because I hate making music on Mondays. I've grown to hate it after being accustomed to it for so long. I need to stop eating. Hold on. Hold on. Garfield, are you... What's Garfield? Is that an answer to what I was doing? to what you were doing. Crocheting? Wait, ooh. How do I say it? Crocheting? Is that correct? Translate it to me.
Crocheting.
Thank you. Crocheting. It bothers me that the T is invisible. Not invisible. It is inaudible. Garfield hates Mondays. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. I'm not a fan of Mondays, but I'm also not a fan of Sundays. So, this is a little bit of both. Listen, I understand why he's like that. It's the beginning of the week. It is not particularly interesting, and it literally comes after the weekend, which is the most fun part of the week, or rather, at least after Friday and Saturday, which are the most fun days of the week. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that. So I didn't wanna do work on music. That being said, crocheting. Yeah, it's crocheting. It's supposed to have a T in there, but it's not crocheting, it's crocheting. Crocheting. What's the Yapping Session topic today? There is none. I just asked how we were doing, and Miss Direwolf is apparently crocheting, which has prompted us to be confused about the way that word is pronounced, because the English language is stupid, and instead of being crocheting or crocheting, it is crocheting for some dumb reason. But welcome on in, Gororo. I hope you're having a wonderful day. That, and the only other update we've had so far is that Jimmy, my little guy Jimmy, this guy.
Oh god,
no.
yeah, absolutely.
Hold on, we got mixed up there. What happened there? He went into a confusion there. What was that? What was that? No, you didn't break anything. That was a funny coincidence. I think you didn't break anything. No, Jimmy's back in his normal spot. You didn't break anything. Welcome on in, Nocturne, by the way. Jimmy's noted too many sugars. It was funny because he literally said, "Oh no," and then, "Oh yeah, absolutely." Oh my god, wait, what did he say? Which ones did he say? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. You guys are hearing him doubled. Hold on a second. I did. Yeah, I did see you clipped it. Hold on a second. This. Oh god. Oh yeah. He did say it like that, didn't he? Wait. Hold on. Hold on a second. Yeah, you're hearing him double. Why didn't you tell me? Either you didn't notice or you didn't realize. Hold on a second. Okay, maybe that changes things. He should not be doubled. Oh, wait, I think I know why. Is it because of this? Okay, hold on. Heard a lot of things. Am I doubled? No, I'm not doubled. That's now you're trying to gaslight me. Yeah. No, I'm not doubled. What does CH mean? And it's just channel. You are? I am? What do you mean I am? Hold on. What is going on? I am not. Stop trying to gaslight me. I am not doubled. You cannot do it anymore. You are doubled when... Am I doubled when Jimmy summoned? No, stop it. Stop.
Sure.
Oh, I am doubled when he is summoned. Oh, wait, that complicates things then. It's not as simple. Now it's fixed. Oh. Okay, so...
You're
hello,
my favorite chatter.
Okay. Hold on. We're testing things out. Thank you for that, Jimmy. Why am I doubled when he starts speaking? I am also not. I am also not doubled when he is speaking. I am... you... Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Wait, hold on. Did I fix it? Wait, no, hold on. Maybe I fixed it. Maybe that's why it hasn't happened. Hey, Jimmy, are you... Wait, no, hold on. Hey, Jimmy, are you doubled now?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. That is arguably worse than being doubled. What the hell? Hello? Excuse me? Okay. That is... Jimmy's starting to scare me. By the way, that is the rarest Jimmy. Actually, that is the rarest Jimmy, because that one literally just has a 5% chance. No, that is actually not that... No, wait. Is it rare? Yeah, no. It is the rarest one. It is the rarest. It has a 5%... First of all, it's a 5% chance of getting the proper number. And then after that, it's a 20% chance of being Geigified. Jimmy's watching and he's showing he knows. I know. Wait, let me see. Let me see the clip. Let me see the clip. Come on. Okay. That's a great clip. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. We're realizing that Jimmy is working in mysterious ways right now. So it is kind of scary, but also also hi, welcome on Live to Thrive. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm doubled, or whether or not Jimmy is doubled, because I've changed the way his sound comes through stream. Jesus Christ, that Geigus Jimmy is very scary. That caught me off guard. Hold on, I need Jimmy to say a longer line so that way I can properly tell that everything is working. Come on, Jimmy, you work with me for a second.
Jimmy!
That kind of works too. Yes, sure, why not? Apologies. No, don't worry. Yasify Jimmy. No. Yasify Jimmy is not real, and he will not. Okay, it's working now. I think his filter's got... Yeah, no. No, I got it. I figured out what was wrong. Because... Okay. I see. Hey, yo, lurking for Jimmy points. Jimmy's being a hot commodity right now. The latest short... Okay, I have no idea how to feel anymore. Because the latest short that I uploaded, which I was sure it wasn't as good as the previous one, which was also Jimmy related, is doing even better. Or at least did better in like the first day than the last short I uploaded. So I fear Jimmy is liked by the algorithms. So this tells me that I need to keep farming for Jimmy clips. Just using the little guy for for views. I'm so sorry, Jimmy, but it's how it works, right?
Oh geez, that guy died.
Who died? I don't know who died. I wasn't talking about anyone. What? Oh my god. Gremlin gotta earn his keep somehow? True, I guess so. Gonna have him work overtime? Jimmy takes your place now. I still gotta figure out a way to do the Jimmy stream. Did it read Kilber's chat? No. Did it make Kakyoin? Wait, what? Oh, I see the blind anime one. Oh no, I think that was just a coincidence. He is telling his father died to the audience for entertainment. True, maybe it was me. maybe it was me. Maybe it was like a metaphorical death. Because clearly, like, other clips that just feature me don't do as well as clips that have Jimmy in them. So in a way, it's kind of like I'm dead. Oh my god. Maybe Lance White was the Jimmy the whole time and Jimmy was this guy talking. Imagine the twist. Like a reveal a zipper from my forehead or whatever that reveals little Jimmy behind me. The friends we made along the way. It's funny you bring up the actual CH because the only reason why the CH is there is because I needed to put it to identify myself as the Lance White, the premier Lance White. Because if you just look up Lance White, you will realize that it's a fairly common name. Well, not a fairly common name, but it's a common enough name that you might find other people named Lance White. And so I wanted my channel to be, you know, easier to search. And for VTubers, the CH trick works wonders because most VTubers that are like corporate and stuff have CH in their titles. We're like the best VTuber to try. What is that? That is the wildest comment I've gotten in a while, Nocturne. What? I mean, okay, this is gonna sound unhinged, but it is technically within the canon that we've made for myself. I can theoretically shapeshift into whatever. Like I can make my head bigger, I can make my head smaller or whatever. Like I could shape the way that I look generally, because in theory I'm shaping my body to look like that of a human so that I can wear human clothes. So in theory that means that I could like create a fake pregnant belly. I was so thrown off. I lost count of stitches. Not the stitches. Because I gave birth to Jimmy. I mean, we've explained that the issue. It's not an issue. The situation of Jimmy's parenthood is complicated because, yes, he is based on me, but also another artist drew it. I'm not gonna draw cursed stuff. That's a bit cursed. Listen, if it doesn't break any laws, I'm okay with it being drawn. If it isn't like disgusting or something, or like you can draw that. How has it been 30 minutes of chat of stream and it has gotten this unhinged? Listen, I was joking. Okay, fine, thank you. Also, hi Nana, welcome to Chaos, the stream. Need to walk it back for a second. I missed them. Don't worry, the VOD lives on. The VOD lives on, and plus, maybe it's best for some things to not be actually seen. I'm crying. I also was kind of tearing up. Jesus Christ. From laughing. Not the sad one though. There is no exclamation mark lands command. I don't know what you would expect it to do. What you would have expected it to do. I just want to believe that Jimmy was born out of his knees. That could be the canon. I'm telling you,
sure.
I think he is accepting that he might have been born out of a sneeze, but he wasn't exactly happy about it. Because he came out crying out of that. Lance, Lancer, Lancelot, none of those are commands. Like what would the Lance command do though? Like what could it do? What if the Lance command just brings up another Lance and says a random line as well? It's just like a duplicate of me. That's even stupider than Jimmy. Or maybe repeats the last line I said or something. When Jimmy talks, your mouth also moves. That is, yeah. I've noticed. That is another difference now, I guess, huh? That this is what happens when I route Jimmy. I mean, we can bring it back to how it used to be. The difference being that Jimmy will not be able to be heard while glitching out or with other effects, and or he won't be able to be heard on Discord. Because as it happens right now, he makes my vtuber think that I'm also speaking.
You messing with me?
Yeah. That's so funny. That is actually kind of funny. It's like I'm mouthing him what he's saying. But I don't think there's a way that I could fix that, honestly. What are the microphone settings? Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing Stream Mix A, and yeah. Unless I put it through Stream Mix B, which I don't know how I... Oh, wait, no. This isn't bad because no, this doesn't... Okay, that should fix it.
Oh.
No, never mind, it doesn't do it. I thought it would fix it. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to all the names. What names did you give me? Lancelot, Larthur, Larion? Isn't that the studio that did Baldur's Gate? Lance makes Eknal appear, and I am Eknal, and I am evil. Imagine. Eknal? Eknal could be my could be my... What is the negative version of Lance? Eknal. It's just me with the colors flipped. And you could probably make that into a filter as well. It's just inversion of color. Yeah, that seems simple enough. But wait, hold on.
Is that a Pokemon?
It is not a Pokemon. But yeah, no, that still does it. Even though I changed stream mixes. Or we do this instead, which... Oh, but that makes me... Okay, wait, no, that's not that bad because we can lower the volume. Yeah, there we go. That potentially works. Just make the cutoff of the microphone like... Okay, because it doesn't change the way I sound. It just changes the way that vtuber detects things.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
That does it. Okay, that fixes it. There we go. Coco Jimmy Choo. No, Jimmy's like a rogue Pokemon. In a way, you know, you could make the evolution chart of Jimmy evolves into Lance at like level 36 or something. Are you the magical space rat that grants wishes? No, but if Jimmy tries hard enough, he could do it. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
Yeah, whatever.
There you go. He can kind of do it. He's not the biggest fan of doing it, but he'll do it. Maybe. If he's into it. If you give him a good wish, he might be able to do it. Also, hi, Cursed Analyzer. Welcome on in. When land space program? When I figure out how to go to space. Listen, canonically, I fell in here. Like, I somehow made it into... Like, I somehow gained sentience, and then I was, like, sent here. I don't know how to go back, and I maybe don't want to. Hey Jimmy, can you make me motivated? Selma wants to know if you can make her motivated, Jimmy. What do you say?
Oh geez, that guy died.
No, Selma didn't die. What the hell? No. Don't do that. Don't assume that someone just died. Come on now. You have lore. Oh wait, you have? Oh. Ooh, Jimmy knows. Jimmy is aware. Or just Calcifer from House Moving Castle. Somebody, I think it was Miss Direwolf that brought that little thing up. Yeah. I think it was. Yeah. But I don't know. I haven't seen the House Moving Castle, but I have seen the little guy Calcifer. Y'all are not sending the
What
correct...
is happening?
Jimmy's confused because y'all are trying to summon him with the wrong commands. And there is no ball command. What the heck is the ball command supposed to do? Do we just have a command for balls to drop here? Just like a bunch of bowling balls? Throw balls? I guess yeah, it would be that. To kill Lance. No, you don't do that. Don't end the stream. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Go to space. What? Who went to space? What was a big thing? NASA has a whole Roblox group. There is. Oh, beep beep. Beep will work. You can't say Jimmy beep 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 beep. You can't like put two and two together. Volley, bass, bouncy, disco, all of them. Question: Does Tangia have a ball redeem or something? Because if so, we can add that. If there is like a throwing ball redeems, that could be a funny one. End the stream for 1,000,000 points. I hate those. I don't like those. Interactions. Ball. There aren't exactly balls. Nope, no balls. It doesn't seem that way. Now I can say ball. Well, if we find a good one. But I don't think I'm finding it, no. My ear, what are you doing? What is going on? What's happening with your ears? Did something happen to stream? A Jimmy plushie? A Jimmy plushie would go hard. Again, I don't have the means to actually make merch. Your mic screech? What happened? Me moving? Or my laptop? I think it might have been your own laptop. I didn't hear anything rare, anything strange with my my microphone. Might be your laptop, yeah. Did it just do like a screech? Calcifer in the Labubu economy. That sounds like a name that ChatGPT came up with. I don't know why, but it does. You did hear the mic scream? Wait, what? I need to go back. Hold on, let me go back to because I can go back to the stream potentially. Wait, YouTube has a way to go back on the stream. Hold on. Don't compare me to that. It's just the way that it's like it's just the way that it's you know, just just regurgitating words. Hold on, let me mute browser audio so that way I don't hear double the stream. I didn't hear nothing or ignored. Hold on. Hold on, when did it happen? Yeah, no, it didn't happen. Nothing happened on stream, Ms. Direwolf. It might have been your own laptop. Which is, it screeched off and static. Oh, boy. Yeah, no, that was not it. It might have been like a little thing that your computer decided to pull off. Went to Florida for about a week. Some people would call that a vacation. I don't know, Florida. I know that people... Okay, I know about the people from Florida. Well, not people from Florida. I know the famous Florida man. I know of the famous Florida man, which is a thing. It sure is a thing. So hopefully you don't run into any of those. Was that evil lands haunting your computer? Maybe Jimmy just like transcended and just like messed with Miss Direwolf's computer. A man from Florida. Yeah, but Florida man has done unimaginable things. Like just Google Florida man and you will find the craziest headlines about people that happened in Florida. For example, well, some of these aren't that crazy. Florida man arrested for allegedly shooting dog after goat attack. Or irresistible Florida man marries 3 women at the same time. Those are the first 2 Florida man news that we got when I just Googled. That's wild. It runs the gamut. The Florida man can do a lot of things. Sometimes crazy, sometimes not that crazy. There's also a Florida man who was 80 and became the oldest to run the world's toughest race in Death Valley. Postal guy, send my petition. What is your petition? your birthday, month, and date to Florida. Wait, what is mine? 16... No, wait, 08. 08 97 or a 1997. Oh wait, that doesn't do it. Wait, no. August 1997. Oh, that doesn't find. I can't find August 1997. How do you do it? Well, I can't find news articles from that far back. Oh wait, never mind. It did. Oh, I don't like mine. Wait a sec. Is this also around 19? No, this is August 9th, month and day. Well, there is one from August of 1997, which is the year I was born. Which is someone who was convicted in an attempt to kill a British tourist at a rest stop. I don't like that. I don't like that one, Florida man. But this one is different. This one's from 1990. This is on August 31st, which is a funnier one. Not exactly. It is. At least no one died.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That was not great, Jimmy. That was not great. Somebody died. January 1st, Florida man. Yeah, no, I did that, but okay, hold on. The other one that I found is man seized at a Texas border in 22 million Florida theft. Yours is Florida man made headlines for a bizarre incident involving a live alligator doing. Right. See, now that is more of that is the Florida man that I know. Now that what it is. That one's great. How about this? Arrested in LV murder. Oh no. Wait, what about this one? Oh, all of mine are like around someone dying. Come on. Sky Squid game was in the game. Wait, what now? What is Sky Squid? I imagine it's another thing about Squid Game, but like, I don't know. This one is a Florida man who disappeared in 1997 that then a random search on Google Earth revealed his fate, which is wild. Apparently Google Maps or Google Earth showed kind of like a body maybe. Also, hi Spion, welcome on in. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back, Spion. Hey Jimmy, welcome. Hey, please welcome Spion back after a while.
Ugh, fine.
Okay, well, again, he wasn't too thrilled about that, but I'm sure he appreciates you. But welcome on in, Spion. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello. Come on, Jimmy. Just you know, just all I'm asking really is to just say hi. You don't have to like particularly engage in socialization if you aren't excited. Lord knows I am not the most social of people, but like I at least say hi when prompted to. But welcome on in, Spion. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello. It has been a while since you dropped by, I think. I don't exactly remember. I know you drop by every now and then and say hi and leave because of the time difference and work and all that kind of stuff. But anyway. I have to log in for Sky Squid. Go crazy. Don't worry about it. Hope you have a good run. Good luck. A full week, I think. I don't know. I don't keep track. Like I know you guys are there and you have your own lives, and so sometimes you don't show up on stream, but I don't keep track exactly how long it's been. Still being a problem child. He will not stop being a problem child at this point. It's just his fate. I've accepted it. Better jump in for at least a second. Last one was interesting. Ooh. Well, I hope everything is good now. Or better at the very least. But yeah, I hope everything is going well for you. I almost forgot I got I had coffee with me. Jesus. We passed quest stage. Hell yeah. I thought you had to mute the. I thought you had to mute the stream. Why are you still typing if you're busy with something? Things are good. Let's go. That's good to hear. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
The fact that you needed to ask me just proves I'm the better streamer.
Okay, I'm sorry about. I guess you are right. Yeah, I should be the one that is like pushing the main content thing. I shouldn't be the one that's relying on Jimmy to just make content for me. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what? You are correct on that one. Yep. Oh well. We move on from that. But yeah. Oh god. I feel like I've streamed for like 3 hours. I don't know, but like the first hour of stream isn't usually this crazy. So I don't know how to go on from now. I feel like I could just end stream now. You pass Square, let's go. Squid Game. There is no Squid Game command. No life till September. I haven't redeemed which week cat slap or cheese slap Jimmy instead of you. No. that would be a lot. What happened in the first hour? A bunch of things. A bunch of things. Jimmy came out all glitched out or distorted. Jimmy also was doubled for a while. I was doubled for a while. Whenever Jimmy spoke, it looked like I was speaking myself, and that was weird. So yeah, no, things are actually working now. Yeah, that's how that is working now. But yeah, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. I think I got a couple of good clips out of that though. I feel like I can make something. It's great because I don't really have a every week I try to come up with at least one YouTube short or TikTok or whatever. So oftentimes I find myself without a clip to edit for the week. So I'm hoping that something funny happens on stream so that I can, you know, clip it. And so that time now I might have something. There's been a couple of funny moments. The content machine keeps churning, and honestly, that content machine might be called Jimmy. I didn't check on TikTok. I did check on YouTube. Let's do a view count or status on Jimmy and all that kind of stuff. What the hell is my TikTok recommending me right now? Hello? Damn. I do not want to see any of this. I do not want to see any of this. Not interested. I also do not want to see any of this.
One.
What? I also don't want to see any of this. Or this. Okay, it's a good thing I don't use TikTok. This is AI generated. This is also AI generated. Okay, fuck TikTok. Fuck TikTok. Jesus Christ. Ooh, I got a lot of comments. Timmy Bryden, my dad, send him a thanks. I sure will, but his name is Jimmy. I sure will, but his... well, it's gotten... I didn't see exactly how many views it got, but... I don't want to do it, so I know... Oh, yeah. Cuteness overload. Apparently TikTok is a good spot for Jimmy. Jimmy is also popular on TikTok, but not that crazy. Len, stop trying to make new commands. Come on now. Have you heard of the awesome vlogs there on YouTube? I don't think I have. No. Do not drop the baby. The baby? There's a baby involved in that? What? Well, rip that. Rip that. Whenever people talk about Roblox, that just feels like a whole new world for me. Holy crap. Okay, so the last Jimmy TikTok got a bunch of comments, but only got 600 views, which, don't get me wrong, that's a good number. But the most viewed Jimmy TikTok on Twitch was the first one I did, which at the moment has 5,555 views, which is a funny number. But on the YouTube side, Jimmy has been kind of popping off. The short I released last week, I think ended at like almost 10k views, which is pretty crazy. And the current one, the one that I released yesterday, just yesterday, has 2.8k views, which is the most views in the first 24 hours. Just one more game, no more. I mean, you're the one in control of that, my guy. If you want to play another one, yes. Nice as a Star Cluster and Jimmy's.
Maybe, but how does it affect the real estate market?
I don't know, man. I wouldn't know. We're yapping with the stars. Oh my god, yapping with the stars is a great name. Yapping with the stars is a great name. Not gonna lie, I love that. I might steal it. No, I won't. Did I ever? Okay, so hold on. In the chaos that was happening, I forgot to. Did I actually explain the exact idea I had with what to do with Jimmy for the collab series of streams that I have in mind? I know I said I wanted Jimmy to somehow be involved in that, but I didn't say exactly how, did I? I don't think I did, because I didn't explain what my idea was. Because, okay, so the idea for the stream series, if you will, Yapping with the Stars is like a weird visual dating now. It could be, honestly. Hell, it's such a good name. I'm gonna look it up to see if it hasn't been used before. Yapping with the Stars. No, not exactly. Not exactly. Damn, that could be a better working title than what I asked. Than what I have in mind. So what I have in mind is to bring in people, just other YouTubers, VTubers, whatever the heck, whoever wants to come on in who I may be able to speak to. But it has to be someone that has either something in common with me, something that I could like yap about for hours with that person, or something that I'm interested in. Like, for example, I don't know too much about Vocaloid, but I do like it. So I could bring in someone who is more suited to know, but like with more knowledgeable about TikTok, or not TikTok, what the fuck am I talking about? More knowledgeable about Vocaloid, so we can yap about Vocaloid. Like I'm the Vocaloid newbie yaps about Vocaloid with a Vocaloid expert, something like that, because I'm interested in that and I want to learn more, and it's a cool concept. Or, for example, I don't know, Outer Wilds. I love Outer Wilds. It is one of my favorite games of all time. I still think about that game ever since I finished it last year, and every time that I can catch someone playing Outer Wilds, I will watch it. Like recently, Cleo IT of Face Connect has been playing it, and so I've been watching as much as I can because she streams for like 10 hours straight and I can't follow all that. But yeah, I love Outer Wilds, and I would love to yap about Outer Wilds with other people. And I know that there's other VTubers and other people out there with a lot of Outer Wilds knowledge, so I would love to yap about Outer Wilds with other people. Was last year? Yeah, that was last year. That was like October last year, I think, around that. Like a little bit before that. Yeah, it was. You are correct, Jimmy. It was last year. It's been a while. Yes, it has been a while. Since you were Deltarune lore, Deltarune could be a great thing to yap about too. Either Undertale / Deltarune or both things, just the whole thing. Toby Fox, we can yap about Toby Fox. Hell yeah. It has to be something specific, and it has to be, you know, because at the end of the day, it would be a collab. They are quite old. Oh, a friend who's into MMD. Oh, but MMD is like a whole other thing though. Usually used with. Well, it is a Miku thing. I forget that MMD stands for Miku Miku Dance. I forget that's what it was. Oh, by the way, we can put on some other music. I'm tired of listening to my own song. To the one song. If about your daily schedule. There's not much. Like there isn't much to my daily schedule. And again, it has to be about a specific thing. Like, for example, if someone is into gacha games, I would love to like invite them to my stream so that we can yap about that. Oh my god, Donkey uploaded a Deltarune video that is, speaking of Deltarune, Donkey uploaded a Deltarune video that is 50 minutes long, pretty much. Also, hi Theo, welcome on in. 241 million credits in Star Rail and 260 games in Robo. Oh my god. That's a lot on both things. Congrats, I guess. But hello, hope you're having a wonderful day. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I need to find music. What music do we find? What do we put in? What do we put in? What if I look up stream BGM on Cafe Music? No, that's not exactly it. Music every single YouTuber uses at least once. How about... Wait, Dova syndrome. Wait, what is this? I know these are free to use because this is the same place where the Hololive girls. Here, let the top 100 most used BGM from Dova Syndrome. Oh, this is a classic. This is a classic VTuber song. And I gotta suffer if I complain about Visa? No. what about Visa? MD never died, but I don't think there's a new relevant creator. Oh, I think they still use MMD. I've seen MMD things. I've seen like MMD videos of like specific Hololive songs, for example, because like they release. It often happens that a Hololive member releases a song, for example, and they release the MMD file so that people can make, you know, other characters dance to it, I guess. There's a decade since I really died at 30, but what the heck? What do you mean by that? There's a Mexican YouTuber had a streamer as a Dvorak as a VGM. It could happen. I mean, that is classical music. That won't be taken down by copyright, most likely. This is 100% the most widely known VTuber BGM of all time, I think. It is called 2:23 a.m. by Sharo. Several of them died a long time. Damn, that is unfortunate. Plans, Gilbert. I don't know how to feel about what you're about to say. You have proven to be quite unpredictable sometimes, so I am scared. Make this background song? What? You can't send a link through YouTube chat, by the way. If that's what you were planning on doing. You can't send it. It gets filtered out. YouTube doesn't like that. Like Woka. Yeah, I know about Woka, but that's a Vocaloid producer. Oh no, ad jail. Right, there's ads on YouTube. On Twitch.
Do I look like I asked?
Oh hey, RGB Jimmy! Congrats! You did it again. Damn, you're kind of somehow winning the Jimmy lottery, Gilbert. At like 29, 30. Yeah. But he did die young. I don't know exactly what he did. I think he just had like some health complications. I don't think he had anything specific. Wait, what is it about this? One popular music for morning exercise is Yavan Polka. Gilbert's not getting that Quicksilver. Well, it just is what it is, man. Oh, Jimmy's on cooldown right now, Aiden. Welcome on in. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day. All right, for the yap. It's been yap. We've been yapping for a while. If anything, you skip the more chaotic part of the stream. But welcome on in. Hello. Hi, Aiden and Tommy. Only a few people actually know it's Miku. I mean, it's not strange. I've heard... like, it is surprising the amount of times that I heard, like, Japanese music in Argentinian TV. No, Jimmy, it's fine. Jimmy still is available. You just used to wait a little bit. Gotta be patient with it. You can't really just like spam it. That's the thing. The Rolex? Like what the brand? The watch brand? Sorry, why? I mean, you are kind of spamming a little bit, but you haven't gotten to the point where I would like put you on timeout. But I would say just like calm down for a sec. Oh my, we're still on ads on Twitch. Jesus. I feel like this stream has not been productive at all. Like, I wanted to do other things, like potentially. Wait, hold on. I did I did say I would do this, much to the dismay of Miss Direwolf on Discord. Let me quickly add a new Jimmy line. Hold on. Lizard. There we go. Jimmy will now be able to send lizard. Where the heck is Bitchin' Tempo? There you go. Oh god, he sounds so polite when he says it. Lizard. There we go. into the potential pool of lines. Where's another performer fiction on Roblox? We'll go right ahead. I still am confused as to why. Like, we've talked about it.
Whoa. I didn't do anything.
How do you keep bringing him being RGB? This is getting out of hand. Jimmy, you're not always RGB now, are you? Oh, hi, Lance. Oh, hi. Wait a second. You don't... That line is wrong. That line is wrong. For some reason, that is not... You're not kidding. Yeah, he keeps friggin' bringing in the... What is it? The RGB Jimmy like it's nothing. Like, what the heck? Hold on, though. One of the Ojai lands, that one is, for some reason... Yeah, I forgot to pitch this one up. No wonder it was sounding weird. There we go. Hold on. Let me fix this properly. Means I'll get it. I mean, if you keep spending your luck in this, maybe not. It's just Ojai lands. Replace it. There we go. There we go. Now it has been fixed. We do have a Discord server. There you go. Thank you, Quartz. I'll keep Audacity open in the background just in case I come up with a random Jimmy line that I want to add right now. Should I eat? Go right ahead, I guess. As long as you're not doing anything strange in the Discord that could be TOS. Okay. One more glitch, Jimmy. It might be in cooldown. Then. Gotta give it a second. You know, I like the... I want to know if I would get in trouble by putting study with Miku. Hold on. Yeah, most likely. Most likely there. I would get bumped. Music, video game music to float away to. Okay, sure. That's the Capcom logo. The connection request. They don't call it friend requests on there. Pretty please. I don't have to summon him at this point. The cooldown might be over. You can try the command again, Jim. Not Jimmy. Gilbert. It's not as long as you might think that that cooldown. In fact, I probably should make it longer. I am Jimmy now, Gilbert. No, I just get mixed up with this. This is too quiet. How about this one? Hello, future. You're Gilbert. Should I pronounce your name like that now?
It should have been me, not him.
Okay. Well, there's that. Am I? Okay, there we go. Yeah, you did it again. Gilbert, what the hell? How do you keep doing this? How do you keep doing this? I'm telling you, the odds are quite low, and yet you somehow keep doing it. I feel like you should stop trying to get Jimmy to do the crazy things and instead trying to get the thing that you really want to get in the game instead. Like, I feel like that's a better place to do your attempts. What is Oristries? How do you Oristries? Like that? What the heck is this? 10,000 sources of holy demons. Is this it? Is this adult? This is an adult game, isn't it? These ladies are quite voluptuous. Yes. Okay. Yeah. The site where I found this, it says play horny. Oh, that's funny. But it's not. I mean, it can't be that crazy. It's in Google Play. It's in the Google Play Store. So it's not like that much, I guess. I'm not even trying to get him glitchy. It's just Jimmy. Well, glitchy is one of the rarer ones to get, I think. Once again, as I've forgotten the chances that I've set him up. But yeah, maybe we should adjust the chances of that happening. I don't know. Because if it's gonna be easier, and unless it really is just a fluke and you're being insanely lucky right now. Because once again, in theory, that's supposed to be like 1% chance and stuff like that. A lot of adult games releases an all-age alternative in the Play Store. Oh. Okay, well that may change things. Hold on, what is the other one? How about in playhorny.com, which is a funnier title for a platform. Okay, never mind. Yeah, yeah, you were correct. You were indeed correct. There's a safe version of it in the Play Store. But in this other platform is fully uncensored. Well, quote unquote uncensored. Damn. That's something. I have no idea how you're supposed to play it though. Okay, I need to stop looking at this. This feels inappropriate. I knew too much, maybe. But that's fine. Oh god. It's gotten chaotic today. I feel like we need to calm down for a second. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't like that one. the Chat GPT version of me? Nah, that ain't good. That is strange. Throws your arm in my lance. No, don't do that. Oh lord. Also, why are you streaming in the Discord? Why are you streaming in the Discord, Theo? I feel like that is not a thing you should be doing while I'm live. I mean, feel free to do it off stream and all that, but like while I'm streaming, it feels like you're trying to divert from that, and that isn't exactly a cool thing to do. Well, he's on Discord, and well, it's not that big a deal. Is he a Nicker nice? Been a while since I played ZZZ. Every day that passes that I remember saying that I would play it for the story is another day where maybe I don't do it. I just know that I could get very invested in the story because I know it could be very good. And then I don't want to have to be there the whole friggin' time. Like, Uma Musume is very fun to play because I've just been treating it like a random, like a good old. I've just been playing it like a Balatro or something like that, where I got some time in the day and I just like pop it open and do a career run. I'm playing too many gachas. I am reaching the limit. The only reason why Uma Musume fits is because I'm not treating it like any other. Like all the other gachas where I'm playing it like, and I'm solely really invested in the story and I want to like keep playing them. Because of that. Uma doesn't have any of that. I mean, Uma does have a main story, but I haven't even finished reading it. And even there, the main story is like very quick. Like the way that it normally goes when I play Uma is like I boot it up, I play one run, which takes me anywhere between like 20 to 40 minutes, and then I quit. Like that's all it is. That's all it is that I've been doing with Uma. Like I do the daily stuff, if you will, which takes like what, 5 to 10 minutes at most. But yeah. Uma is a very chill gacha to play casually, I would say. I bumped into the thing, to my desk. But yeah, the only reason why it's still there is because I have fun playing it. And sometimes I'm like, I'm not feeling the one to play this anymore. I feel like I'm reaching the point where I'm like not even excited to like jump in and play a run. Because like I feel like I've trained most of the Umas that I wanted to train, and I've gotten good results with them, and doing it again to get similar results is like, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten everything that I wanted to get out of Uma, so if I stop playing now, it's not like I miss much. And I feel like that eventually might happen because like the same thing happened with Balatro. For a while, I was really into Balatro, and I would play a run of Balatro whenever I had time. Like I even got it on my phone and all that, and I don't regret doing that because I still love Balatro and I still have it, and I might probably just jump back. I will jump back in when the new update comes around, because I'm pretty sure Local Tongue said he was gonna make a big update eventually to the game that might change some things. Yahimod V2 and Balatro. What the hell is that? I'm looking it up, but I don't know. What the heck is that? The stupidest Balatro mod on Earth? What is this? Yahimod is a somewhat unbalanced mess of custom jokers, tarots, and blinds, loosely themed about Yahimais, which is the person, the YouTuber. I have never heard of this person. They have Argentina in one of their thumbnails. Well, I guess it makes sense. I would never hear of this people. They do like Minecraft content, and not the kind of Minecraft content that I am to watch. Is that Schlatt? Was that J Schlatt? Did I see that right? Yeah, that is J Schlatt. Okay. Interesting. They collabed. Interesting. Yeah, he was in his server that he made a while back. I'm seeing. And so apparently this same person made a Balatro mod. Oh, cool. Wait, that's cool. He can mod games too. Or rather, Balatro modding, as far as I understand it, is not a particularly difficult thing to do. But yeah. Several meta effects that stray from the base game, like throwing a wet trout at your screen or forcing the game's speed to be 0.25. Oh no. That sounds like a nightmare. That sounds like a nightmare. Made a 1 hour video playing his mod. Like if you do the broken Balatro modes are funny because they could literally just do that. It does make sense. Only on my own life, I don't wager nothing about. But yeah, it makes sense. And oh, he used to do Friday Night Funkin' videos as well. Yeah, it's surprising. Why is it? Okay, never mind. I went back entirely through all the videos that he had made. Oh wait, you guys can hear the browser audio. No, then I'm not doing that. Thumbnail work is really good though. They got a good artist. Baby, don't worry about it. Go do the thing you gotta do. We can tell that this has been like a little bit into stream because the vibe has chilled. It's not so chaotic anymore. Like for one, Jimmy has been normal, hasn't he?
Quick, make a wish.
I wish for a million wishes. I am not good at this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Again, I feel like I've wasted all my energy. That was not quick either. No, I was very slow on the uptake there. I feel like I've wasted all my energy on like the first 30 minutes of stream, and now I'm just like, so you guys come here often? I didn't even fucking touch my coffee. And the coffee's good. Yeah, that's good. I don't want to... I feel like I could have done a music stream today, but there was one issue with that. We can pause this for a second, because I could show you this. I could show you guys this. Over the weekend, I did manage to do some work on the Sanctuary song. Like I kind of like woke up on Saturday and I had other plans on Saturday, but somehow I kind of just like started working on this because I had like one idea, and then I kept going and I kept going and I kept going, and I almost have it finished now, I think. Because like it used to be, like the song used to be up until here, I think. Wait, hold on. Let me lower the volume of that a little bit. I think the song we landed. I think we ended it here, and then we did this part up here. But then I figured out that I could do the don't forget motif in here. With some slight alterations. And then this is the freedom motif right here. Did I miss a chapter? Not yet. No, it's because I wanted to show you what I've been doing. And part of the reason why this isn't a music stream, because I put in a lot of work on this and I can finish it off stream now. I'm really proud of this part. I really like the freedom motif in the piano here. But I'm not super convinced of it. I feel like it could be something else in here, because all I did after this is just repeated the same thing as before, and then I put in the don't forget motif and the freedom motif on top of each other because they fit. Sanctuary. This is the pieces I have it right now. It is not finished. I don't think it's finished. I'm streaming on Discord. Well, I'm hold on. There's a lot going on. Hold on. The audio the audio there was messing me up. Hold on. The streaming on Discord thing is fine. It's just that I question doing it while I'm also live. That just doesn't feel right. So I don't know. Like you could stream on the Discord whatever it is you're doing. That's fine. But like while I'm streaming, it feels odd. Is all I'm gonna say. So just saying. Toothless. Yeah, it's the toothless dance. I think the toothless dance. I think it got the stream muted in Twitch the other day. Like not the other day, a while ago. Streaming is probably gonna be questions. No, it's while I'm live. It's the thing is streaming on Discord while I am also live is the questionable thing. That is the thing that I don't know. I don't appreciate per se. It's not a terrible thing to do, but I don't think it's like what is this streaming while I'm streaming and then telling people on chat that I'm also streaming on Twitch on Discord is just like, but why? Like you're redirecting away from what I'm doing, and that is the thing. You can stream on the Discord any other time. It's while I'm live that it's like the why would you do it? That is the thing. That is the only problem. That is the only thing. So how does someone go so far? It is, I would say, almost finished. The only thing is that this bit doesn't fully convince me because I literally just put in the parts that I had already had there. It was just that. And then it just ends with the freedom motif once again. And I didn't figure out a proper way to end it, so I kind of just like gets to the end. And then just like one final note, and I'm not super convinced. This is the whole thing. Like, I'm really liking this bit, the way that the don't forget motif works in this part, and I really like the way the piano freedom motif in here works. And it goes back into that. But yeah, that's all I did. And that's part of the reason why I didn't want to stream it today, because I feel like whatever is left to do, it does not warrant a whole stream of me working on it. That is the only thing that's like slightly different, I would say. Yeah, the legend and the holy. No, well, I tried playing around with the legend motif, and they're on different keys. And when I try to transpose it into the current key, it didn't work super fine. There might be a way that I can like there might be a way that I could potentially like put small fragments of it near the end, maybe, but like in the background or something. But I still have to work out the last section properly. But I feel like there might be a way to do it. It just wouldn't be the main thing, you know. Trying to say it seems like you're trying to promote yourself by announcing it through stream. Yeah, that is a thing. That is the whole thing. Like you can stream yourself while I'm also streaming in Twitch or whatever. It's just that. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Guzito. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just like a general rule of thumb. You don't go on someone's chat to say, "Hey, I'm streaming so and so." Like that isn't bad taste, if you will. It's not necessarily a rule breaker. Well, it's kind of against the rules. It's self-promo. But also, yes. And we're going to the Asgore theme? I don't know. Or maybe I do something else. Maybe I do something else, Deltarune related or not. It could be that I work on something else. Doesn't necessarily have to be Deltarune related. I've been thinking of making more like just general music for myself and stream and like put it on Ko-fi. I have a Ko-fi where I have a bunch of music that people can download and use for their streams or whatever the heck they wanted to use, and it hasn't been updated in ages. So I kind of want to give that some love. Driving in my car right after a beer. No, not that one. Hey, what is it? Shaped like a deer. DUI, now how about you die? Why do I know this? Why do I know the lyrics to this? I've listened to it like once. I've listened to it like once, and it somehow I already kind of have it in my head. I have no idea how that ended up happening. For picking up a professor eats a delicious yakis. What? I mean, sure. Okay, I can't properly close this stupid packet. Oh god. Oh, there you go. There's my Ko-Fi link. I have like a Ko-Fi page where I put a bunch of music that I have made in the past that is free to use for like if you yourself do streams or whatever. I have a bunch of like BGMs in there that is very that works very nicely. So it's the end. It's not the end. No. I won't stop making music. I might like stop for like a little bit, like it happened before. Like I was working on the Ollie song, the crazy Ollie song, and then I kind of got burned out from trying to work too much in music, and I didn't know what to do anymore. So I stopped for a little bit. Then Deltarune came out. I got super locked into Deltarune, and then I stopped. And then after a while, I got inspired again, and is the end of stream? No, not at all. Not at all. It's been an hour and a half. I can't end stream after an hour and a half. I still have to go for at least like one more hour. No, don't worry. Do not worry. Wait, I randomly got an idea for Jimmy. You should love yourself now. Wait, no, hold on. Let's do it better. You should love yourself now. There we go. I don't want Jimmy to be telling people that they should kill themselves. Of course not. But I am okay with him telling people that they should love themselves, because you should. Sometimes he needs to be nice, and we need to give him more positive things to say. We're gonna try to hear the free motif separately from the other tunes instead of harmonizing. Yeah, I kind of put the two together on top without thinking. I wasn't completely into the idea of doing it because I do know that they work well together. They do work together because they are in similar. They are in the same key, and they don't like overlap with each other too much. So putting the two of them together work nicely. But it may not be the best. You are correct. You are correct in that it is not the best of ideas. It's just like the thing that I did. It's just the thing that I did at the time, and I left it because it kind of sounded all right. At the very least, it's like a proof of concept for how long the song should be. But yeah, it's just a matter of properly adjusting things. I'm also not convinced that the piano should be there the whole time. We could tell to boss theme for Jimmy. What would Jimmy's theme song be? You know what? In one of the shorts, I used I think I forget what it was. I think it was like dang it. I should have saved it. I'm pretty sure it was like a wait, no, I have it saved. What am I saying? I have it saved on my computer. Hold on, let me find it. In one of the first Jimmy shorts that I put out, KK. Yeah, KK Parade. Hold on. I feel like that is Jimmy's background. I feel like that is Jimmy's BGM. Which is KK Parade. Air check. Pretty sure this one's it. That is the one. This is, I think, ever since I used it that one time, this has felt like Jimmy's theme. I don't know, it just fits his vibe so well. It's just like I hear this and I hear this and I just hear Jimmy insulting my yeah, I used it in that one. I used it in that short. I did use it in that short. But yeah, I don't know. It felt like it was the best. It was the best song that it illustrated the Jimmy backs in the jar and shakes, and he deserves a good shakage. Come on now, Jimmy.
Get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft.
Well, you were being mean, so I had to bring you out. I'm sorry.
Now that's epic.
It did. I mean, if you want, if you say it was epic, then it was epic. However, whatever you do, whatever you feel like, man. Yeah, but that was the Jimmy theme, if you will, from that one short. Do we totally have the freedom motif? Would he? I don't feel like he's powerful enough to warrant the freedom motif. At least not yet. Like, if we're talking about an advanced Jimmy that has grown more powerful, then yes, he would warrant the freedom motif. But if not, I don't think so. Because the whole point of the freedom motif is that the way I see it, the way I see the freedom motif, this is part, let's put on the slight Deltarune spoilers, I guess. Let's put on the conspiracy hat. Everybody who's had the freedom motif has had something to do with the black, with the shadow crystals. Jevil, Spamton, Neo, and Gerson. Those three had something to do with shadow crystals. And those three were kinda... And they both spoke of freedom in different ways. They both spoke on freedom in certain ways. They all spoke about freedom. Like, Spamton wanted freedom because he felt like he was a puppet, and Jevil, well, Jevil was just chaotic in general and just wasn't into the whole thing of being like the gesture and like I don't remember much about Jevil's character. Spamton is much more clearer on the theme of freedom. And then Gerson is someone who is already free because he rejected the shadow crystal. That's how he says it. Like, somebody gave me this shadow crystal, but I didn't want it. Because he's already free, you know? And in the sense of I don't know where I was going with this. I don't know where I was going with this. Like, if you think about the prophecy, being like a thing that everybody's just going to go through, and then how Gerson says to write between the lines and don't listen to what the prophecy has to say, that's kind of what being free means. And so the ones that have the freedom motif are the ones that have the capability of potentially doing anything else. Or doing something else. So like the ones that have the capabilities of going beyond what the quote unquote prophecy says. That's what I kind of like imagine it. And in that with that idea, I don't think Jimmy is someone powerful enough to like, you know, contest his situation. I don't think he could be as powerful. I don't think he is powerful enough to he is powerful enough to warrant getting the freedom motif. Your avatar looks like real, but yeah, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. And we're not making music right now. No. I just wanted to, like, I went on the FL Studio thing because I wanted to show you, well, what the status of that song was and why this wasn't a music making stream. Because again, I'm not the biggest fan of doing doing music streams on Mondays anymore. I burned myself out of that. Gerson didn't want anything out. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like Gerson was done with his life. He was content. He was content with having done that. He was very, very, very happy with having lived his life and just chilling in the quote unquote afterlife in the dark world. That was his whole deal. That's why he rejected the shadow crystal, because he didn't need anything. Spamton wanted to be a big shot. Jevil wanted to serve the Black Knight. Did he? Did he now? I think the one that represents the freedom motif in chapter 3 was Ram. It's just that Ram was kind of he got there too late. I think there was like some stuff in the sweepstakes too that kind of alluded to Ram having been the one that was supposed to get the shadow crystal, but he couldn't get one for some reason. I don't remember. I think I've seen people do a bigger analysis on Ram. I just didn't. I don't remember exactly the whole thing about it. Like, what does how does Ram know about the secret boss? Yeah, that's the thing. If you didn't know about the whole thing with the knight during that that chapter, you would think that they were building up Ram to be the secret boss or something like that, because he's the one that yaps on about freedom, about like wanting something else than what Tenna is showing, and like, he even like straight up mentions, "You want freedom, don't you, Chris?" So it's like, if you go by regular narrative rules, if you will. Hi, Stuart. Welcome on in. And after defeating Secret Boss, Ram is no longer there. We saw him at the door. That is true. Ram was just like getting petrified, and then all of a sudden they leave. That's a good question. They were half petrified. Huh. Secret boss theme for Ram. Well, that wouldn't be the first one. That could be fun. It could be fun to do. I've seen a couple of alterations to the TV time one. I've seen hold on. Let me see if I can find it. And lurk it for me. Oh, don't worry about it. I very much appreciate you dropping the lurk. I hope you have a great rest of your day, sir. Planned. When I find us that early on, knight to c6 was it the meme? Yeah, I think that was just truly to a swerve, if you will. UST. Let me see if I can find it. Channel 2. Yeah, hold on. We can make this. This doesn't have to be. This is a yapping stream. I did say that. But we can make the yapping stream a yapping stream about Deltarune. A yapping stream about Deltarune while we. Okay, let me mute this for a second though. That's the BGM. What is this thumbnail, Alex? Okay. This one. This torrent 64 person did a thing. Let me yeah. No, not now. We can yap on chat. Don't worry about it. But this is like, I don't know what the intention was behind this theme, but this is really cool because it has the don't forget motif and also the freedom motif at some point. It's like supposedly like a counterpart to the first Dark World in the TV world. It's got like a more complicated beat and all that. And I think near there's a guy there's a guy that every time I find like a Deltarune fan song or something, there's one guy who is the freedom leitmotif finder, who finds the leitmotif, and so the freedom motif is here. There it is. It's the ba 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 in the background. It's very subtle. This is very well made. So it's really cool. One of his fans. Yeah, this is really cool. It popped up on my recommended a while back, and I was like, oh shit, this is people are going crazy with the Deltarune fan songs. Like, I feel like Deltarune fan-made music wasn't a thing. I mean, it must have been a thing. It must have for sure have been a thing, but not to the extent at which it is now. Like, I remember, okay, so there's this one, which is the Gaster theme, which is one of my favorite ones I've heard so far. But this one came out a month ago. This one came out about a month ago. But there was another one. Let me see if I find it. Deltarune Titan fan made. This one was 2 years ago. This whole thing was 2 years ago, so it's not like this concept of fan made things and songs and visuals and all that kind of stuff was an old thing. Is a new thing. It's just that it seems as if nowadays it's gotten even more popular. Like, more people are doing it now. Somehow. This whole thing is really cool. I have no idea why Noelle has a horn that is ripped off here. This is just their headcanon or whatever. like Chris's sword is also broken. Like, it's pretty cool. Maybe a bit too edgy. Maybe a bit too edgy for my taste. Because, like, everybody's, like, dead in here. Even freaking Jockington. Poor guy. Bro, I thought Titans would appear in Chapter 7. Like, okay, here's the thing. We all did. We all did. Why am I connecting to chat? Did Twitch die? No, Twitch didn't die. Twitch didn't die. Did it? No, Twitch didn't die. We're good. You'd think that... That was weird. I had a weird thing in my throat. You'd think that in Chapter 4... Like, in Chapter 2, we get introduced to the concept of the Titans and the Knight as well. We get both of those things. Well, the Knight we get to know in, like, Chapter 1 already, but more detailed in Chapter 2. So... Chapter 1 kind of sort of maybe introduces us to the Knight, and then Chapter 2 introduces us to the Titans. And by the way they're described, you'd think that the Titans would be the final boss. That's lovely, Jimmy. Well, that was it. Yeah. That's a great song, Jimmy. Thank you for that. He didn't glitch that time. It would have been cursed. Your Titans are taking Delta. Yeah, we all thought that the Titans would take long to come out or to show up, but no. One of those motherfuckers already showed up in Chapter 4, and the Knight already showed up in Chapter 3. So it's so funny. It's so funny seeing like this kind of stuff, this kind of fan-made stuff having come out 2 years ago when people assumed that this was going to be Chapter 7. And like visually, these don't particularly look too different from what the Titans actually look like. Like the whole eyes thing. And then the comments are so fun. Is like, we didn't have to wait until Chapter 7 to find one of these. They'll be at the end, they said. Chapter 4 won't be that important, they said. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. If I may run a free wire. Is it the one that I was thinking of? I saw that someone made like a I saw that somebody made a fan-made fight. Yeah, it's the one that is the Chris Roomba one. Yeah, I know of this one. I have seen it. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I really like it. Yeah, yep. I almost wish this would have been the secret boss. I legitimately do. I don't mind the way that it ended up being the case, but I almost wish this was the secret boss. Because I trust Toby. I trust that Toby has a vision and there's a reason why he did what he did. So it feels strange to judge, his choices for Chapter 3 when not all of the chapters are out. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, but this one's great. And look, someone has made a playlist already for Ram Secret Boss themes. Oh, wow, this one's wild. What the heck? What the crap? What am I even looking at here? I like that this one also had the idea of him having a wire controlling him. And actually playable too. Yeah. He coded it, whole thing. Yeah, it was a cool thing. Oh, it's the Cyber's World motif. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool concept. XQC looking streams? What is an XQC look? Is it because I'm being kind of a React Andy at the moment? I'm trying to like speak. Come on now. I'm properly doing my job. I'm not leaving while you guys watch the content and then I just don't provide any any reaction whatsoever. Come on now. I'm doing better than that guy. It's a joke. Yeah. He's one of the plug boys from chapter 2. Yeah. I think he described himself
Oh
as
yeah, no, that's yummy.
what's yummy? What? What? Jesus, my sensitivity. What, this? I have it at 2400 dpi. Yeah, Ram describes himself as like a plug that that Chris took from the school library, didn't he? Or not the school library, from the libraries, from the library. What the heck am I looking at here? Oh, and friend. Of course, friend is in here. Of course, friend is in here. Oh god, this is terrifying. I like it though. Yeah, these are all crazy. Like, people are going crazy with the concepts of a ram fight. And I don't think that was as present at the after the release of chapter 2. So it's cool. It's cool to see that whole thing, pop off. And like, the reason why I've been seeing it so much, like, me seeing so much of that is kind of what inspired me to go back to making music, to like make a Deltarune fan song, because I had an idea for it. So I've been into it. I might do another one, but I I don't know. I'm not super thrilled on the idea of the Asgore theme, unless I can make it sound good. If I can make it sound better than what I have so far, then potentially that can work. If not, we can think of something else. We can think of something else. Did somebody must have done a Sham boss fight theme, right? Sham Deltarune boss. Yes, there's at least one, but that was released a year ago. Holy crap, there's someone that did a versus Sham song 6 years ago. Okay. There's also another one from 4 years ago. There aren't many. There aren't many, which is surprising because I thought that a lot of people had the concept of Sham being a secret boss as well. So I'm surprised. I'm surprised to not see it. Makes sense for a bigger project. I mean, yeah, one of my dreams in life is making a video game, but that's a big ask. That is a big ask. By the way, did ads happen? Ads haven't happened yet. They happen in 9 minutes. Let me run some ads right now while I go to the bathroom. Give me 1 second, because I've been yapping for like almost 2 hours and I did not take a single break. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. You can listen to Nintendo music in the meantime. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. What'd I miss? Did Jimmy say something weird? Please tell me that my child has been relatively normal at least. I saw that he's been summoned. No, he didn't say anything weird? Okay, good. He didn't come out? Wait, what do you mean? He didn't? Oh, then that must have been like before.
My man.
Oh, well, there it is. he was just being himself. Okay. It was a bit off schedule, but did you send the Jimmy command and then did he not come out? Does it not work? Let me see. Let me try myself.
You messing with me?
No, he does come out. Okay, so the command is working. The command is indeed working. I thought it stopped working for a second, but now that wouldn't have made any sense. Did we ever look at other at other potential Jimmy filters? Because so far we got RGB, Gygus, and Glitchy. Think I can come up with another one? Well, I know we can find another one, but like which one would we want? Let's see. What do we got that could be a funny Jimmy? Whoops, a funny Jimmy. Nyan Jimmy? What would Nyan Jimmy look like? What just comes out and he has a Pop-Tart for a body instead of like the that confuses me. I don't know, I'm crocheting. How's that going, by the way? Are you doing like a what is it that you're doing? A scarf or something? I don't know why whenever somebody is crocheting, like the first thing that comes to my mind is scarves. I think it's because my grandma used to knit scarves. But that's not the same as crocheting. What am I talking about? Bunny plushie? Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. Pop-Tart Jimmy. I don't know how that would work. Like, do we replace Jimmy with a Pop-Tart? Like the whole thing? Or do we put Jimmy's face in like a Pop-Tart, flaming Pop-Tart kind of thing? What is intensity scope? Oh, that killed Jimmy. Okay, so we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I was thinking cat ears. How would Jimmy look like with cat ears? Like, I don't even have ears. How would I look like with cat ears? Halftone creates like a weird black background behind him. Glass? Oh, what the heck? There aren't many, at least not the ones that I can see. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a better way to check this. And you guys can see instead of me having to, yeah, hold on. User defined shader OBS and then the OBS forums. Yeah, these are... I think these all work. And I think they all have an image, and these are the ones that I used. There might be more, but I am unaware. Because like there's... Okay, these are for examples here. These are the things in OBS shader filter. And you can check the image here. Whoops, I'm covering it. There we go. Like I can make him blurry. I can make him bloom. I can make him ASCII. But he doesn't look that great with those. Blueberry Pop-Tart with Jimmy's face on it. Blue fire. Ooh. I also don't... They're all top Pop-Tarts are not a thing where I... Oh god, where I live either. So I have no idea. The only reason why I know what a Pop-Tart looks like is because of Nyan Cat. That's truly all it is. Oh my god, Game Boy camera? There's a Game Boy camera filter? Oh, what? I put it on myself. fuck testing this shit on Jimmy. I'm gonna test it on myself. Hold on a second. What is this? Where ASCII's like breaking the code and hack it into your system. Yeah, but he doesn't look good with it. I mean, I've tried it with ASCII, but I'll show you how it looks like, how it would look like. Like this is ASCII. Like literally, this is how it would look like. You can barely tell it's like code because you would have to like make it. You would have to make the scale of it larger so that you could tell that these are all, you know, characters or ASCII characters. It doesn't look great. So no ASCII, I think. I'm curious of the Game Boy camera though. Oh my god! Wait, this is actually kind of cool. And I can change the color of these things as well. Dude. What if I change this color to green? Well, that doesn't look that great. But that's kind of cool. Grilby? Yeah, I look even more like Grilby there. If you think about it, I do, because it kind of pixelates me. And if I can change the color... Wait, what are my own colors? Hold on. There might be a way that we can work this out. Because I can pick screen color. Can I not? No, I can't. Yeah, I can pick the screen color. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. I need to bring up you can't see what I'm doing anyways, because I'm not sharing the full screen. Where is my model? Should be on vtuber, wide lens 2.0, and then base. There we go. So let me see if I can recognize the colors. So the darker one should be... Okay, so it should be this one. Oh, but you're moving. You're kind of annoying when you're moving. Not gonna lie, you're kind of annoying when you're moving. Can I pause this image for myself? This works. Don't worry, I will make this make sense. Don't worry about it. I'm just changing the colors to my own hues so that maybe this could work. Like that one, I think. Yeah. And then this one should be like the light blue, potentially. Like this one. Oh my god, wait, this is cool as heck. And then the last one is like the one near the center. Wait, that's weird. that is strange. That feels strange. How about if we make this completely white though? Does that look better? That looks kind of better, but I don't know. That feels weird. This feels like pixel art me. This is strange. This is strange. But it does work. It does work. That like the 4 colors surprisingly works. There is another one that is like straight up pixel though. Pixelation effect. Like this one. But it pixelates me in a different manner. Like it literally just like... I mean, or maybe we could like mix both of them. And I don't think it makes sense anyways. But yeah. Those could be filters for Jimmy. Those could potentially be filters for Jimmy. At the very least, the one with the Game Boy camera. Those colors are really wonky. There's a one that is also for halftone, but I don't like that one. They gave it 1D. Jaundice, you mean? Oh, I read that as how you wrote it, which is Juandice. Page peel? Why would I want to add a pie chart? Rainbow shader. Well, I have the RGB one already. Rain windows. Ooh, that's funny. Repeat? Wait, how does Jimmy look with repeat? This is a good question. How does Jimmy look like when he has repeat on? Like, how many Jimmys do we create by doing that? That's a scary thought. That is a very scary thought that I'm willing to test. Why did Discord do that? What's it called? Repeat texture. Oh. Jimmy doesn't work with that one. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, he completely disappears when you put in that one. Oh, that's a shame. Well, we tried. Chromatic aberration, or rather RGB split, that is one that we have already. Oh god, my voice, what happened there? Shine shader. There can only be one Jimmy. It appears so. There's also the swirl, which is a classic. I've already toyed around with that one. And the classic twist as well, which is like the opposite of it. VHS? Is it? Do I have that? Hold on a second. Do I have the VHS shader? Hold on. What the heck? Going back to testing things on myself rather than on Jimmy. I have so many filters on me. Oh my god. It's crazy. Use load from text file. It's apparently called VHS. How come I never noticed it if it's there? Oh my god, yeah, look at me. Well, I don't know if I love it. We change the wave size. Offset intensity. Oh, Jesus. I'm making me go crazy. Oh, I can't change that one. even wilder. Oh wow. This is very powerful. But I feel like I already have the glitchy one that kind of does a similar thing than the VHS. So yeah, I don't think this one makes a lot of sense. And then that's it. There's probably more than maybe some other people have made potentially, but I don't know. Oh wait, maybe the problem was not it's the repeat texture, the one. Okay, hold on. Let's try again. Let's try again with Jimmy. Hold on. Let's try again with Jimmy because there's two. There's repeat effect and then repeat texture. I think I used repeat texture and that's why it didn't work. But maybe the repeat one does. Oh my god. Yes, it does. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Oh my lord. There can't only be one Jimmy. There can, in fact, be more.
Oh, I love this.
Just 4 of them in a grid. Oh my god. Oh, that is funny. Apparently I have to use numbers that have square roots, though. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Because if the number has a square root, then it... Oh my god, they all come out in different expressions, or do they not? Yeah! Oh no, not exactly. He's scheming something. Look at this now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god. He came out glitched and with 50 of them. If you got lost on what that was, I put in 50 copies of Jimmy, and I just so happened to get lucky enough to have him be glitched out. Not glitched out, Geigest. Oh wow. Yeah, a little bit of a nightmare. You are correct. This is how he's supposed to look like.
Whoa, I didn't do anything.
That's a lot of Jimmys. Oh my my god. Yeah, no, that one's too much. It doesn't look as good. Because it tries to fit it within the size of the source, right? No wonder it doesn't work as well. What is the rainbow shader? Because the rainbow shader is not the one that I was using. The rainbow shader is not the one that does the RGB. The RGB one is the hue rotation. So what does the rainbow one do? Does it just like slap a rainbow on top of him? Oh, no. The whole thing, the only thing that it does, apply to image. Oh, whoa, wait. Created something funny. I guess this is a different way to do RGB. Okay. Okay, here. I need to actually have Jimmy be on the screen here. Now you may be looking at a big square that is like a rainbow hue, but there's an option here that says apply to image, which in turn makes Jimmy go RGB in like in a different way. This is a different kind of RGB Jimmy. But that's not all, because you could have replace image color and apply to image, which makes him even more RGB, replacing absolutely every single color. However, that is not all, because you can apply it to a specific color, for example, white, and so now he has RGB eyes. RGB eyes or RGB teeth if he gets the option. Do not touch him. Okay, that one's just chill Jimmy. That is just a normal ass Jimmy right then and there. There he has RGB teeth. And then he has RGB eyes again. Oh, that's great. And then he looks normal. But you can also apply to a different color as well. Like we can make it so that this is the color that changes. And so now there's like he has like a halo there. Or how about this one? Now he gets like a he gets like a weird section of RGB in his thing. Will it do this show without supervision? In theory, this is me messing with him. Wait, hold on. I wanted him to be the devil. I want to have to have the devil horns. Okay, wait, but if in the white one is the funny one, because the white one makes it so that his teeth is like RGB. Bullet 267. Oh, cool. Congrats. Hell yeah. You got the Mario power. Yeah. So that's one way to do RGB. I didn't know that you could do it like that. I just used the hue shader because that's the one that I liked better. And the sunglasses reminded me of the no techie style. That one. Like that, I think wasn't Ina and Kiara that covered that one? Yeah, it's great. Love that song. But yeah, it's cool that, okay, I didn't know that the rainbow effect worked like that. That would have been a different way to do RGB. So how do I look if I do that then? Because like I could potentially change the way that my RGB works, which isn't a lot, but it isn't. Where am I? How would I look with that filter? How would I look with the RGB eyes? Hold on. I'm curious now. What we are about to do may be cursed. Forgive me, but we should go to the... No, hold on. We should go to the other scene for this. Just so that... Am I... Okay. Just so that we are in a bigger spot. Rainbow shader. Okay, forgive me. Don't worry. It'll be fine. And then we apply to the image. Oh, this is a different way to do RGB me. This is a different way to do RGB me. We can change the rotation of it as well. We can make it so that it doesn't change much in here. Vertical also oh wait, vertical does change. Now you see that the color shifting happens from up up from like it happens up to down. Stay away from lands. Yeah. And we can also change some settings here. We can make it less saturated or more saturated. Brighter. Or I've completely become dark. Yeah, this one has like more settings, but I still like the way spread. Oh my god. What is spread? This feels like the perfect music for this. the ones in the BGM right now. I don't know what it is, but it feels perfect. And you can also do speed as well. Rotation offset. Yeah, this is just different ways to do RGB. How does it replace image color? Oh, that's even crazier. And then apply to a specific color. And then we get the same thing. Where my eyes and like the my mouth become RGB kinda. Would you look at that? That's kind of silly. Interesting. Wait, hold on. Let me put it again. Let me put it again so we get the default values. Herobrine. No, hold on. Hold on. Light to a specific color. There we go. Oh, it's also my arms. It's also my arms. Look at that. Oh, that's cursed. I don't like this. I like this more, if you will. I mean, this is too bright, I would say. This is too bright. But yeah. Okay, good to know that that's how the rainbow filter works, actually. Oh, there is another one. There is another one that's like kind of made like you were talking about the Matrix earlier, Mr. Wolf, weren't you? No, you were talking about the system, a hack in the system. Well, there is one which is literally a Matrix filter. But I think it adds things. Yeah, it adds like the cascading. Yeah, it does that. It does this, which is less funny, I think. But it is kind of cool though. It just like adds on top of it. I don't think this makes a lot of sense for a filter for me. Virtual mouse coordinates? What is a virtual mouse? Huh. No idea. There's also burn. Oh, well, hold on. Can I apply the channel? Oh my god. Animate. Wait. Have I created a bunch of smoke? I've just created smoke that runs on top of... Oh, what the hell? Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, wow. Wait. That's funny. I've just created like a smoke screen. Oh. Well, that's funny. Well, hold on. Just... Huh. That's how that works, huh? But let me turn that off. Let me turn that off. I need to have that. Because there are others like that one that you could potentially... Burn shader. Wait, no, burn shader is the one that I just did now. Night sky. Wait. What are we talking about? Oh. Huh. Where am I? How do I show myself? Apply to image. Oh, well that isn't exactly replace image color. That isn't exactly what I meant to do. Can I change the opacity of it or something? Alpha percentage. I disappear. I've disappeared. Center width percentage. No, that doesn't. Yeah, that one just completely removes me. I don't know where I went. I don't know where I've gone. There's another cartoon one, but I think the cartoon one, yeah, it wasn't so great. Oh my god, Pidge! Welcome on. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello, I'm toying around with filters on myself. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. Hey, wait, hold on. Let me do a quick shout out before things get way too much out of control. Hello, welcome on in. My name is Lance. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm a Star Cluster VTuber, PNG tuber, gift tuber, whatever the heck you want to call me. That plays a bunch of gacha games, does music sometimes, and sometimes doesn't do any of that and just yaps for like hours on end. But welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much for the raid once again. If you need to raid and run, I completely understand. Completely understand, but I very much appreciate you for the raid. What you doing on stream? I hope you had a good one. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hello. You came in at a great time because I was literally just messing around. Clearly, I was messing around. I was looking like this, for crying out loud. What are we doing here? Jimmy, welcome to Raiders.
Sheesh.
Well, I mean, of all the things he could have said, that is not as bad. So, congrats. You've gotten a sheesh from Jimmy, which I assume is a good thing. I'm a bit of a boomer. When it comes to internet memes. So sometimes, whenever he says shit like that, I don't know what to feel. Murder Monday? That's a thing? Okay. That was our final chase scene. Well, it's a good thing you came in now because stream has chilled out. It has definitely chilled out. Like, it started out very chaotic. We were doing some crazy stuff early on. I don't know why it became so chaotic so early. But now it's been chilled. We've just been yapping. I've been doing some small Jimmy work and all that kind of stuff, and I've been messing around with OBS filters to see what else could we add to our little boy and potentially myself, and here we are now. That's the thing with me. Okay. Figured it was something like that. I mean, you are part of the Spooky Girls. I mean, they what's a little bit of murder for the Spooky Girls, isn't it? Is that right? I feel that's just something that happens. Whether or not it's directly related to you or not. But yeah. Feral Tumblr girls released a bunch of... Oh, no. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it does make sense. Yeah, I know you guys. I don't know why I didn't make the connection between you and Tumblr before. But it does make sense when you put it like that. I can't believe I didn't think about that. But yeah, we're just chilling. We're just having fun. At this point, I really don't know what I'm doing on stream anymore. I feel like I've completed the quota of yapping that I needed to do to justify this being a yapping stream. I feel like I yapped enough. I'm not gonna end stream because I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right to just end it now. But if I were to end it now... Hey, do you have any
games on your phone?
No, I mean, yeah, I do have games on my phone, Jimmy, but I'm not gonna give them to you unless you want to play Balatro or Umamusume. I do have Umamusume on my phone, by the way. Did I update y'all on that? I did download Umamusume on my phone. So far, I haven't really played it much. I think I've only done one Umamusume run on my phone, and that is when I had my nephew playing Minecraft on the computer. So I couldn't really play the computer myself, so I was just playing Uma on my phone. But other than that, yes, I literally only have 2 games. Wait, no, I have more than 2 games. What do I have on my phone exactly? I have Star Rail. I have Slice and Dice. Oh, I forgot I had Slice and Dice. I don't play much of it, though. I have Umamusume, Balatro, and then a bunch of emulators. And then the game called Atomas, when that it's about, like, mixing atoms together. I don't know. It's been ages since I played it. But it was a fun little thing to hang around with. Oh, a friend of mine texted me like an hour ago. It happens. It happens that I often forget that I'm live. And so... oh well. Jimmy is such a mood. We got a new comment on the Oh, thanks so much for the follow, bitch. It happens. It happens. It happens. There's been many situations where either I've rated someone or I've been watching their streams and I realized, oh my god, I don't follow you. It's like the shameful, oh my god, let me follow you even though we've like spoken before and all that kind of stuff. It's fine. I can forget. I do the same thing. I often forget. What happens with me is that I forget that I follow someone in only one platform. Like for example, I find someone on Twitter and then like, okay, cool, I'm gonna follow them. And then I never hear about them in a while until I randomly think about it. And I'm like, wait a minute, I just followed them on Twitter. They stream on YouTube, Twitter, on Twitch. What the heck they do? And then I realized that, oh, I forgot to follow them on that other platform. Whether I interact with them or not, it just happens. It is just a thing. We're naturally forgetful people, I think. And then they're gone from my brain until I need to rate. True. And then the opposite also happens where I follow them on like Twitch and then I don't follow them on anywhere else. Like for example, just earlier today, I realized that I don't follow Rainy Renton, for example. Even though I follow her on every other platform, I didn't follow her on Twitch. Or on Twitter, was it? I think it was on Twitter. I follow her everywhere else, but Twitter. Surprisingly enough. And the only reason why I noticed is because she had like a little bit of a tweet pop off. And so it showed up on my For You page, which I was casually browsing because I am not one to browse my For You page because it has not great things thrust upon me and I do not like it. I do not enjoy it. I keep forgetting that I am actually sharing my browser audio. So if I play an audio from Twitter or something, you will hear it. So, so I should be careful with that. Hold on a second. Now I gotta check if I really follow Rainy. Yeah, I do. Okay, I wasn't going crazy. I was not going crazy. I do follow her. But yeah, it happens. I'm thinking of just being ninja. Oh, with the smoke. The smoke honestly might be a good filter for something. Maybe not necessarily for like me, but I feel like we can put the How can I do this? Dude, what is this music, by the way? I feel Pikmin, the Distance Brain. I feel like I need to put another one. PlayStation Jungle Mix? I mean, this is a bit energetic. Playlist Nintendo music in your living room. That's better. This one, literally the image in this playlist is a GIF of Kirby eating an apple and cake, which is the best freaking thing I've seen today. That is adorable. I forgot what I wanted to do now. Oh, right. Let me see. Because this, okay. If I put the smoke filter on this one, how does it look? I think it was like what? I'm curious. LUT shader from text file. I never thought about putting filters on my background, but it might make sense. Like, okay, maybe what happens if we put the rainbow shader? Oh my god, I'm in the rainbow. Apply to image, and now my background is rainbow. Look at that. Okay, that doesn't do it. This is probably better. Wow, look at that. What else do we have that could potentially be interesting for the background? I think the effect was the burn shader. Okay, so now there's a bunch of smoke. But if we apply to the channel, all of a sudden I'm in a sauna. Because let the rainbow down. You can actually, yes, you absolutely can. Where is it? Rainbow. There we go. Speed. That makes it faster. Wait, what? That also makes it faster. Oh, any number that's closer to 0 makes it faster. Okay. Whether it's positive or negative affects the direction. If it's positive, it moves from left to right, and if it's negative, it moves from left to right. From right to left, I mean. I see. So if we put it at like 0.5, then that's like a slow rainbow. Or we can make it vertical as well, and it goes from up to down. That's a neat little detail. Would you look at that? And if we replace the image color, it just creates it just makes the entirety of the thing. Yeah. I don't know why I would want to make the background RGB like that. And hell, if we're gonna do that, might as well use the hue shader, the hue rotation, because that one makes a better. That one blends better, I think. Yeah, this one absolutely blends better into the color. Like this one also almost makes sense. It's a bit fast, baby, but the thing is that this one, you can only really adjust the speed of this one. You can't really adjust any other settings. It's just the speed. And by doing the rainbow filter, then you can adjust a bunch of other things. But it's a bit more complicated to make it look pleasing to the eyes. Fascinating. How does the smoke thing work, though? Wait, CVCRT on the background. Oh, well, that doesn't do it. That's not so great. How does my background look in ASCII? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. How about a bloom? Oh, it just makes it glow. It literally just makes it glow. Fire 3. I can't tell what's going on in there. Let's go back to the burn. Oh my god, that's going fast. It's like I'm caught in a tornado. Wait, why is the... Oh, because the speed is... Okay. 10. That is still very fast. Okay, 1 is normal. 1 is normal speed. Okay, so it's cool that this works like this. I was thinking that this might be a good way to like set up a scene. Like this just looks like if for some reason you have a stream overlay where you're in like the top of a mountain, it would be cool to put this as a filter because it just makes sense, right? I wish there were more though. I feel like this is a thing that you can make a bunch of things with. Unless there are more and I am unaware of them. Cuz you could write your own filters. You can absolutely write your own filters, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. And I do want to know if people have like made other things. Have other people done other filters that shader filter plus rewritten from the ground up? What does it... But can it do more things? It has 1 rating and it is 5 stars. Do you have a list of shaders that this comes with or something? Usage guide for examples. Listen, all I want to know is what other shaders you have, because I'm all for the shaders, but I need to find out what other things you got. Otherwise, we're going to be here. We're going to have a problem. It doesn't have much. I can't see shit. Yeah, this one is probably not going to be it then. What other plugins do we have? Wait, I'm curious of this. Audio monitor, retro effects. Oh, wait. Well, I can't do this while I'm live because I would have to. Stop stream. But there's some cool ones in here. This one has a better like VHS one. Oh, I might toy around with this one, actually. This one's cool. Can I apply a... Oh, wait. Yes. You can absolutely apply a filter to a whole fucking scene. You can do that. I forgot about this. Yeah. What's a spout filter? Why do I have a spout filter? Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm not going to do that. But okay, so for example, we can make the whole stream RGB, baby. We can look at that. The entire stream becomes RGB. Whoa. Wait, make it slower though. There we go. That if it's too fast, my eyes. I know. Okay, that's too bright. That's too bright. I'm sorry. we can make it. There we go. That's more normal. Put the fucking word. Yeah. I'm sorry. I calmed it down. I calmed it down. Don't worry. I got it. I apologize. I apologize. But wait, this is cool. We could modify the RGB effect of me to make it so that the entire stream is RGB. But that would be too much, I think. I feel like that would be too much. But that's interesting. Wait, that's cool. Wait, so hold on. Let me do the burn thing again. That one is fine. And then apply the channel, and now the whole screen has smoke in it. So this is it's not going just through the background, it's going over everybody. So going over me, going over the... Yeah, wait, this is cool. I can do stuff with this as well. Wait, what the heck? Burn gradient. Wait a second. Oh. What the hell? I've made a terrible mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Where am I now? What is giraffe.png? Oh, that just makes it yellow. We are on an acid trip. We are. How about this one? Oh, that's even worse. What about this? Oh. Bad acid. Bad is bad. What about this room? Okay. I don't know what this is. Oh, because smoke is something. Oh, we have two. So the smoke is one thing and then the other. Oh. Okay. Okay, I understand. I see. Burn gradient was the one that we were in, by the way. This one is the simpler one. Okay, I'll be careful. I don't wanna frigging and then you can put it to... Oh, but because it's on a filter. Oh, I see. Because it's on a scene, you can put it at any of the specific... Oh, cool. So, hold on. How does it work about the night sky? Oh, would you look at that? Now it works. Now the night sky filter actually makes sense. It's the night sky rises. Make it a dun 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 dun. Yep, it's back to normal. Night sky indulges and involves the stream. Envelops the stream is what I wanted to say. This looks less like a night sky and more like a spotlight on chat. But I can get rid of the moon and it just becomes like the oh that has stars and everything. Oh, cool. Or we can make it big. Oh wait, what the heck? No. Wait, where's the the moon? We can make the moon big. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, at that point it doesn't even look like a moon anymore. Or make it tiny. And we can move the moon as well. Again, this looks less like a moon and more like a spotlight. More stars, I say. This doesn't represent what the night sky actually looks like until you put in more stars. Wait, but if we're okay, hold on. We can put the moon in a position that is less. Okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense anyway. Okay, but that's cool. Emboss embers. Wait, what's embers? Oh God, everything's burning. Everything is burning now. Everything is burning. Hold on, make it. There we go. The stream is on fire now. Layers. Oh no! Stop it. I noticed that it made the screen lag so much. Okay, we try something else because this one feels like it's gonna kill my computer. Wait, what do we have then? What else do we have that could be interesting? Oh, wait, the VHS one. How does the VHS one look like? Oh, well, that makes more sense now. Ooh. Oh boy. We could skip applying it to the image and we could just put the whole thing in there. That's bad, but this is more of a distortion on the stream. Ah. Oh, cool. Very cool. We can put a border on things as well. Wait, where's a border? Where's the border? It doesn't add the border. Or maybe the border is underneath and you can't really see it. Hold on. I need to go back and see what the chromatic aberration. Wait, chromatic aberration will do, yeah, that. Wait, rain. Oh, wait, that one's great. Hold on. We haven't tried the rain one on this. Rain window. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. Morning rain just up my window, and I can't see it all. Even if I could, it would all be gray. Put your picture on the wall. Shut up. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. That one works way better on top of the whole scene. Can I make the raindrops? Oh, they can be big or they can be small. The blur radius. Make it even more blurry or less blurry. Oh, make the tails. Ooh. Or make it very fast. Or slow. I'm discovering so many things now. Damn. Also, hold on. Repeat. I know we were talking about 4 Jimmys, but have you thought about 4 streams? Have you thought of having 4 of me and you guys as well? This is crazy. I feel like I can't force this too much because this might be a point where this 4 mistakes. No. Chroma UV distortion. Oh. just make the whole stream a bad trip. Oh, wait, that one's funny. Oh, that one is actually quite funny. Oh my god. Wait, what are the BT ones? What are do we know those? No, we don't know what those are. Fire. Wait, have I not tried the fire filters? I know there was like a fire 3, but there's more than one. Oh, well, that doesn't exactly look like fire. That, yeah, no, that doesn't. Unless I'm supposed to. I don't think that looks like fire exactly. Just looks like weird smog. Fire type smaller and more wisps. This isn't exactly working, I think. What else do we have? Halftone. Wait, make the whole stream halftone. We can close Audacity. Make the whole stream halftone. Oh my god. That's crazy. Wait, that's crazy. CRT. Halftone white. Yeah, that's a halftone. How about the CRT? Oh, well, CRT just does this. Now combine this. Oh my god. Earthbound music, perfect for this. Where's the VHS? This is just a CRT curvature, but if you combine it with like VHS or VCR, well, that isn't exactly quite how I expected it to be. Oh, there we go. Wait, that works better. Can we make it less than 10s? No, that does the opposite. Don't do the vertical shift though. It's the jumping that I don't like. Can I get rid of that? Do I put it at 0? No, that still does it. Vertical height, vertical factor. That ain't it. I think I can't get rid of it. It just does that. It just does that. Okay, so VHS. That kinda does it, but it isn't exactly what I meant to do. Wait, this is kind of cool. This gives me an idea if I want to play a retro game. Ooh, that is cool. Because I know that, okay, I know that like certain emulators have certain like shaders built into them, so then it would just work like that. But if not, I could just like apply a specific filter to the screen with OBS. And what's cool is that this gets applied to the whole scene. I didn't realize that you could add filters to scenes, so even Jimmy would be affected by all this. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
That's some skibbity cringe.
What? Come on now. And you came out in RGB to tell me that this is cringe, and I think that this is a cool thing to do on stream. Come on now. What the heck? Okay, back to where we were. There we go. Back to normal. But this is cool. I feel like we can have fun with this. I feel like we can absolutely have some fun with this. I just don't know how these are written. We can put the Game Boy camera throughout the whole stream. That's too crazy, I think, though. That I think is too crazy. Wait, you can change the dither factor? Oh, wow. And then the pixel size? Oh. Well, that is me now. Completely destroyed. Did you expect, be honest, did you expect the stream to turn into this? Wait, chromatic aberration. Oh, wait, this is the thing that I needed to add with the... Well, not exactly, because this just does... It just does that to like the edges and stuff. It isn't exactly the thing I wanted. I for sure didn't expect the stream to turn into this. What is circle shader? Oh. Wait, if this wait, no, it just does that. I can't change the size of it. Oh, that's annoying. I thought I could change the circle. The size of the circle. Box blur. Wow. Wow. Wait, this is cool. We can definitely add some like full wide scene effects. What is drunk? Oh, I know what drunk is. Yeah, it just separates this whole thing. Yeah, drunk is not that fun to play around with, honestly. Circle mask filter. Oh, wait, this does it. Hold on, this is great, because then I can just like... and be like... Bow. Bow. It's like, wait, hold on. Center it into my face. Like, there. And then do the... Oh, I'm having so much fun with this. Oh, ooh, I moved the whole thing. Oh, whoops. You should stay on 0. Oh, that's fun. That's funny. That's the problem. The problem with this one is that even if you put the radius all the way to 100, it doesn't work unless you put everything to 0. If you put everything to 0, you can still tell that there's like some borders around it. So even if you make an animation for it to do like a pow, it won't. You can't get rid of it unless I can. It could be. We could have a quote unquote end stream redeem where it activates an animation for this to just do pow, and then it like puts some text on top of it, or I don't know, or something. I don't know. And then it like goes back up. That is funny. That is quite funny. The thing is that this would just be like visual. Like I could do this, but you can still hear everything that's going on. So it's not exactly like an end stream, a real end stream type of thing. How does cartoon look like with this? Oh, terrible. Get rid of that. Hue steps 5.2. What the hell? What is this? That's all, folks. Yeah, something like that. But I feel like somebody might have done like a green screen of that. So by that point, might as well just use that, right? There's also so this other thing, the retro effects. I'm thinking that the retro effects plugin might have a better look at, like, I feel like the CRT filter on this one looks way better already. And the NTSC one as well. That's so cool. Composite blur, SVG source. Ooh. There's composite blur. Oh, I see. That's just a cooler blur. Okay. Not a biggie. No biggie. Dude, there's so many cool plugins here that I could be working with. What the heck? I feel like this could have been the whole stream, me playing with OBS filters until we find something that would be interesting. Wait, but on the what is it? That's all, folks. Green screen. Somebody must have done a green screen of that, right? Yeah, somebody did. Yeah, but that's just the text that pops in that says that's all, folks. Okay. Well, that could be interesting too. Green screen images that pop in on stream are very possible to do, because that's how the cheese slap works. The cheese slap or the cat slap or I think the cheese slap, cat slap, and what else? Let me see. Well, I don't. The headpad exists. I never made it into a redeem though, because I was never really the biggest fan of how it looks. Cheese, cat slap, and the bonk are all green screen videos that I have put into OBS as they are, and you guys turn it on when you redeem them. So anything that's a green screen is very easy to make into a redeem on OBS. That is pretty chill. Jimmy is such a mood. Yum cheese. TD ideas. I just saw that comment. I forgot what I was going. Oh, I forgot what I was getting into. Oh, right. More plugins. I can keep going for a little bit. Ads are about to happen. We can make... Okay, I'm going to make ads happen now. Actually, no. Never mind. Because I think we got to end stream anyways. Advanced switch streamers. Scene switcher. What the heck am I doing? Freeze filter. Filter to freeze a frame of a source. SVG source. Item multi-stream. Well, I have multi-stream in another way. Melody monitor. What the heck is melody monitor? Shader-tastic. Shader-based plugin for filters and transitions. What? Whoa, I may have discovered a better... Wait. May have discovered a cooler... Oh, never mind. Never mind, it doesn't have that many. I thought it had more filters, but no, it doesn't. At least I am not aware. I don't know. Melody monitor shows what music is playing now. Oh, one of those. Yeah, it's one of those. Okay. Well, that's not particularly a problem. I don't mind it. Especially since most of the music that I play on stream is through YouTube, so most likely it won't be able to get the data for that. Thunderbolt share. Draw. Ooh, draw. I saw this. I knew that this was a thing. OBS draw, which is literally just being able to draw on the screen. Like literally just doodle on top of it. That one could be fun to play around with though. Source record. OBS shadow play. Oh. Media playlist source. Okay, I've ran out of the more... I've ran out of interesting sources, interesting plugins here. I've ran out of that. I've ran out of those. I mean, Stream Effects is also there, but I don't like Stream Effects. It is not free. I remember looking into it at some point. Replay source. Instant slow motion replay sources from memory. Wait, you know how earlier I was joking that there could be like a a lance command or something that brings up another clone of me that repeats what I last said? It might be possible to do that with that plugin. Dude, Exceldra has a lot of cool things. I feel like half the things that I use are Exceldra plugins. Like shader filter is Exceldra, 100%. What else do you have you made that is potentially cool? Well, not much. At least not that it shows here. But oh well. I feel like I've extended my stay here. I feel like at this point I need to leave. This was a fun stream though. I'm not gonna lie, it was a fun stream. Fun has been had. Chaotic for sure. But damn. was it fun? It was fun. I feel like I got some clips to edit out of that. Who's live right now? Who can I send you to? This is my shit on crocheting. No, don't lose your shit. No, don't do that. Well, there's not much going on, I think. Yeah, no, there ain't much going on. Not even Nora is live today. So I guess they must have been like recovering or something. So today is a chill day for sure. Again, it feels like like most of the energy went out hour 1 of stream. That was crazy. Damn. Again, it feels like I've been live for like 6 hours and it's only been 3. But oh well. This has been fun, y'all. This has been very fun. We should do this more often. I feel like I should do more yapping streams like this. And with the power of having Jimmy on OBS, I am excited at the prospect of having other people on call. That is so funny, just to have them react to Jimmy. Oh my god. Jimmy, are you excited about that?
Nah.
Come on. Be be excited for something at least. Come on now. No need to be such a Debbie Downer with that. Jesus Christ. He's gonna love it. I'm sure of it. He'll come around. He'll come around to it. I trust he'll come around to it. But oh well. This has been fun. I mean, oh my god, Free. No. Free, I was just about to end stream. Okay, now I have to raid somebody. If you're gonna raid on me, like literally as I'm about to end, I was literally about to cut off things. But if you're coming in with raiders, either I stay for a little bit longer or I immediately Jimmy. Jimmy.
That's funny.
That is funny. Admittedly, that is funny. It is funny that we get, when you get raided and immediately, literally, as you're about to raid out yourself. But oh my god, wait! Not even Free made it into his raid. Wait, what's happening here? Welcome on in, raiders. My name is Lance. I was literally about to end stream because I was tired from yapping the whole freaking day. It feels like I've been live for 6 hours, and I really just have been live for like 3. It has not been that long, but this has been a long stream. You should check the stove. Oh, if we had a power outage. Oh, well, that's a shame. He sent his chat here. I mean, this is a good place to send his chat. We do know each other. We do know each other, so this is a safe space. But I was literally about to end stream, so I would introduce myself and all that how I usually do. But I was literally about to end stream, so instead, let's redirect. I'll redirect you to someone else. I'll send you to someone else. It is unfortunate that Free in his powering off, with his power going off, decided to send people in here. So I guess I shall send you guys to. Even the electric came back just for a moment. Oh no, that is unfortunate. Ah. Oh well, I can send you guys to somewhere fun though. I can send you guys to over to Amy or Ami. I think it should be Ami, right? Ami Clover. Every day to say hi, but his phone isn't working. Not even the phone? Damn, that's a shame. Well, I hope that gets fixed soon. So hi from Free. Send him my regards as well then. And thank you so much for the raid once again. Yes, thank you so very much. I very much appreciate it. You just caught me literally as I was about to end stream because I didn't find anybody to raid. But since you guys raided in, might as well send you over to somewhere else because I wasn't gonna stay here for long anyways. So let's go do a little bit of a raid train instead. Send you to Ami Clover, who is doing like a US quiz, which I don't know anything about the US, which is hilarious. So this is probably either a great thing to go into or a disaster just waiting to happen because they don't know geography, which is also funny, you know, all for content and all that, but they seem to be doing good. Let's go say hi. Ami's great. They got a great model. I love their little shroom princess type of vibe. Love that. I discovered them recently and then been into their streams and all that. She's a fun gal. But this has been it for me. We've yapped, Lord knows we've yapped a lot today, and we've discovered so many filters and so many new things that we can do with Jimmy now. Oh boy. I'll be seeing you on Wednesday for Star Rail because Star Rail's getting an update on Wednesday. And then more peak on Friday. I'm excited about that one because Jimmy can join us. So, oh well. This has been very fun, y'all. I'll be seeing you when I see you then. Bye-bye.